Hello, today I will be talking about movie review number 270, and this movie is called Furious 7. Furious 7. This is the seventh installment in the Fast and Furious franchise, directed by James Wan, that stars Vin Diesel, Paul Walker, Dwayne Johnson, Michelle Rodriguez, Jordana Brewster, Tyrese Gibson, Chris Ludacris Bridges, Neri Emmanuel, Jason Statham, Kurt Russell, and more actors. So, I saw this movie on June 11th, 2021 in AMC West Chester 18 in West Chester, Ohio. However, I did see this movie the first time at the Regal Cinema Theater in Mason, Ohio in May 2015, because this is a 2015 film. So, after the events of Fast and Furious 6, where the team defeats international terrorist Owen Shaw, things seem to be at peace, and the team got to go back home because they were issued pardons for helping stopping Owen Shaw. Well, things take a little turn when Shaw's brother, Deckard Shaw, comes out of the shadows and hunts the team down for what they did to his brother. First, he goes after Han. If you guys don't know what happened, check out in Fast and Furious 3 Tokyo Drift and in the end credits scene of Furious 6 or Fast and Furious 6. And then Deckard also goes after Rude Hobbs and Dominic Toretto. And so the team not only has to take down Deckard Shaw, they must also need to rescue a hacker named Ramsey who can help the team find Deadwood Shaw. But there is also a government agent that is offering Dom and his company to take care of Shaw in exchange for their help in rescuing a kidnapped computer hacker named Ramsey, who has developed a powerful surveillance program that if it ends up in the wrong hands could lead to chaos. So the team goes to Abu Dhabi and many other locations to not only rescue Ramsey, but to also make sure that the surveillance program does not end up in the wrong hands, but most importantly, take down Deadwood Shaw before he does any more damage to the family. This was an awesome movie. This grossed over $1.5 billion in the box office. So this was an absolute thrill ride. And there are funny scenes between Roman and Tej. Like in the Abu Dhabi scene, Roman is just doing things and Tej just saying, "Oh, I wish I did not have to see that." And like I said, there are cars coming out of the sky, cars are flying. It is an absolute thrill ride. So this is probably one of the greatest Fast and Furious movies in the franchise. So we get to introduce new characters like Ramsey, Nobody, who is a government agent, Ramsey, who is a computer hacker, Deadwood Shaw, who is Owen Shaw's brother, who wants revenge on the team for what they did to his brother, and we even see MMA fighter Ronda Rousey in part of the movie in Abu Dhabi. Like I said, this was an absolute thrill ride. So I won't say what happens because obviously there will be spoilers. This film does also partake in Reddy trying to get her memory back after what happened to her in Fast and Furious 4, and then Dominic Toretto helping her get some of her memory back in Fast and Furious 6. But Furious 7 is when more of that memory starts to come back. So, this is the part of the movie review that is emotional. In the epilogue of the movie, when you guys see the movie, you guys are probably going to think, awesome, another Fast and Furious movie. Yes. But then when it gets to the epilogue, that's when things start to really change. If you guys don't know, in November 2013, 6 months after the release of Fast and Furious 6, Paul Walker died into a horrible car crash and unfortunately died in the car crash. This led to Universal and the production crew to delay production of Furious 7 indefinitely and may be in the cause for having to cancel the film altogether. Luckily, because of Paul Walker's brothers and other people that helped on the film, before Paul Walker died, he completed 85% of his scenes, but his brothers helped complete the rest of the footage, and it was really, really nice that they got to complete the film. I'm just gonna say this: Paul Walker's character Brian O'Connor is retired at the end of the film. He does not get killed off, and I'll say this: in the epilogue, we see one of the characters saying things are going to be different now. That was Roman Pierce saying that, and Dominic Toretto says, "Well, Ramsey first says, aren't you going to say goodbye?" And Dominic Toretto says, "It's never goodbye." And then we see a scene where Dominic Toretto and Brian O'Connor are in two different cars. And then we see some flashbacks from some of the earlier Fast and Furious movies. And then the two cars go separate ways. While Dominic Toretto's character in narration says, "You will always be with me, and you will always be my brother." And the film ends with the words, "For Paul." And that was like an emotional tribute to Paul Walker, and that was probably one of the best tributes I've ever seen, and it really is emotional. But I really am thankful they got to finish the film in honor of Paul's wishes, and this is probably one of my favorite Fast and Furious movies because of how well they did with this tribute. Thank you, James Wan, and everyone else involved with the movie. Thank you. That is my movie review of Furious 7. Please stay tuned for my next movie review. Okay, goodbye.